I grab my phone now, shoot your ass for a long time.
Turn right at the stop sign. In 1 mile, turn left on Six Flags Road.
Excuse me.
In 1/2 mile, turn left on Six Flags Road, then take the first left. Turn left at the traffic light, then take the first left. Turn left on I-44 East. Continue on I-44.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. About to fly here through St. Louis here. Get on down the road. These roads about to get real rough around here. St. Louis, Missouri. Just trying to make it home. Trying to make it home. What up, Pete? What up, what up? Coming through St. Louis, man. Trying to get home. All gas, no brakes. I'm Willie. I'm gonna try. I got almost 47,000 pounds back there. I think it's gonna give me a challenge there. I gotta turn this stuff off here. St. Louis County. So I just started driving here about less than a half hour ago. Speed limit is 60, but that's not fitting in my plan to make it home at a certain time. Let's see if we can do though. $373 miles to go. It should have right through Illinois. Going home. need some more traffic to get around me so I can move around like I need to. It's only 11 o'clock out here. Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right about that. Hopefully they don't decide to wake up and start traveling until the morning when I'm already at home. Getting up heavy. Underestimate these hills. Got my speed on. Hopefully this mic is doing a good job and blocking this wind noise. Window here. Move that somewhere else real quick. There we go. There we go. Can you hear me okay? Am I too loud? Do I need to speak up? Realized in my last live I had the mic a little bit too close. I was over modulated. Got my purple duck out there leading the way for us this evening. grab me some coffee up there in Springfield, Illinois. I might stop sooner than that. I'm not sure yet. Got 5 miles to the port. I'm making a run for it. I don't know if you can pick it up the arch over there, but it's off to my left in the distance there.
In 1¼ miles, keep left to I-55 north.
It's about to get real rough over here in a second. Back her down on the speed a little bit.
Be in the second lane from the left. In 1½ miles, Take exit 291A on the right to I-55 North.
There we go.
Right lanes, then take the exit to I-55 North.
All lanes
The
go
leader of
north
the two
here.
left lanes.
Just that fast, the arch is behind me.
In 2.25 miles, keep left to I-55 North. Keep left to US 40 East, then keep left. Be in the left lane. In 1.5 miles, keep left to I-55 North.
What up, brother? What up, what up, what up?
Be in either of the two left lanes.
Shoot here to St. Louis. slide to the crib now. Just as soon as
Continue on I-55.
speed limit go up here. Everybody walk the middle lane tonight. Going on the hall. That was one of those new street lights. You can tell by the ferry. Yes, sir. This is I-55 from the bottom to the top tonight. 250 miles on up there. Then about 101 miles to the house. About to make it do what it do. Hey, family, I got something to tell you too, man. The address, it ended up being that address. But it was a messed up situation, man. Alright, what we doing here? This dude don't want to surrender that left lane for nothing. So now you get passed over right. Buffering? Oh no! Let's speed up through that. Yeah, middle lane game over here. I got you. Put these bright ass lights on. You're right in the middle lane. I don't know what you can't see. No, I'm saying we were talking about an address last weekend when we were downtown, and we thought it was a different address, but it ended up being that address I thought it was, and yeah, it was a messed up situation over there. I'll tell you about it when I get back. Purple Duck leading the way this evening. Purple Duck gonna get us home tonight.
Left lanes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Damn, you got a good memory, man. Yes, you do, man. For real. And then I thought about going to Indianapolis, but it's about 8 minutes longer. That don't really matter. I don't want to get on that boring 31. That 31, I still think that's the most boring road in the country, man. Hey, family, so I think you missed it earlier, man. There was a guy not consistent with his speed in the pickup truck earlier, and so I cracked the train horn for him, and then he gave me the finger before he exited. It was hilarious. Don't make it short out of it. It was funny though. He's mad at me because he couldn't keep his speed consistent. I had to get it out of my system. Say Leo in. Yeah, I already said I'm gonna do that. So what I've been doing, man, is like when I see somebody in the passenger seat sleeping as they pass me, I'll crack the horn and but they get to grabbing everything in that damn car. I had one driver get mad at me, started cussing me out, reaching over the passenger, giving me the finger. But for the most part, the drivers think that shit is so hilarious, man. Ah, hell no. Troy, Illinois. The first company I ever drove with, I met my
In
trainer.
1 3/4 miles, keep left to I-55 north.
I met my trainer in Troy, Illinois. He got in his truck for the week. And for 3 weeks after that, ever since then, I've been on my own. I've done some training, a few people. I don't think it's something I want to do again, though. It is easier to teach somebody how to drive who's never driven a stick before than it is somebody who's driven a truck before.
Be in either of the 2 left lanes. Continue on I-55.
He disappeared on you, even on the hiatus. Are you gonna fix my lander? Speed limit is officially 70 miles an hour, which means I can go faster than this. Won't go too crazy. It's a holiday weekend, so probably not out here like they're gonna be, but they'll be out here. It's gonna be a nice ride tonight. Peters Heating and Cooling. Easy, buddy. Here's another one that didn't like that I passed it. What the hell is wrong with these people tonight? He jumped right behind me. What the hell? Hey, that's a good one. I like that. Yes, it is. Oh man. You know what? I think I'm gonna stop at this Love's here and grab me a coffee. Y'all gonna stay with me? I'm gonna stay live. Cool. Yeah.
Turn right at the stop sign.
All right, GPS about to go crazy for a moment. I don't really need it on. It's just it keeps me updated with traffic and detours. Y'all watch out now. Midnight Pumpkin coming through.
Turn left, then take the third left. Turn left, then take the first right.
Yeah, no doubt.
Turn right, then take the first right.
We exercise 2A around here too, though. But you got to be a little more careful in this state. I'm gonna do something I usually don't do, and I'm stopping right here in the fuel aisle because every other fuel aisle except this one right next to me is open. So I'm stopping to go get some coffee. I'm gonna leave my phone up here. see that, my purple duck. All right, y'all. Give me a memento to go get me a caffeine supplemento. Yes, sir. They probably shit if I walked in the truck stop like that. Oh, get out, sir. Get out. Get the hell out. That would be funny as hell, man. I'll be right back, you guys. Yeah, I guess I'm going to take a couple dollars with me because I don't have my Lowe's card. Yes, I do. Shit. Man, that's some bullshit. They got 4 big coffee brewers, right? They got these fresh brewed grind your coffee and man, they have no coffee in there. Lady sitting there with green hair, shit playing with her fingertips and shit, man. That's stupid as hell. It's freaking midnight here. You guys have no coffee. What, why? Shit. I wasted a lot of time exiting here to get coffee. Man. This is bullshit. These guys are parked everywhere too. That's how it be. When you gotta shut down, you gotta shut down.
At the end of the street, turn right.
Man. Oh, I am. I'll leave a review in a moment. I left a review yesterday. It was a good review for IHOP in I didn't know where the hell I was at. They replied to that quickly. I leave reviews with Loves personally and on Google. They always reply quickly. This is some bullshit here, man. It's freaking midnight. You ain't got no coffee. That's
Turn right on East State Street, then take the first right.
stupid. This lady just standing there at the counter looking at me. She had green hair and literally just sitting there playing with her fingers.
Turn
man.
right on I-55 North.
Literally just sitting there. They had one of the coffee things dumped out in the sink, and the other three were just empty. They got these fresh brewed coffee things where they put the beans in the top of it, and when you order a cup of coffee, it grinds the beans. But that is horrible. Speedway, in my opinion, used to have the best coffee until they switched those machines there. They put this like little froth on the top. It's just, they're nasty. They're nasty. They're nasty. I wasted all this time pulling in here to have no coffee, man. That's all right. I ain't stopping again. Hey, it's gonna be a coffee-less night tonight. That's a wasted freaking stop. That's easy. 15 miles I just wasted. Woo, that was a fresh hit. Deer all over the road there. I didn't read the rest of that. I did now, though. Oh man, that pisses me off. But I gotta get over it. Hell,
Continue on
got
I-55.
some miles to knock out. Thought that was sitting in the middle, but it's not. Oh, hell no. Man. Damn it, man. Came up with that one quick. No. 30 miles in. Maybe 224 miles. Up to 80, 90. Go 80. I need a cigarette and shit. This might doing a good job of blocking this wind or trying to move this mic not too loud. I realized I had my mic too close on the last slide. I was doing over my hurt my ears. Well, I doubt that is you, but if it is, 3 years at least for my concerns. More concerned about the lack of coffee. Your lack of consideration for drivers who drive late at night. They need a cup or two or hot or IV drip. Shit, that's what I'm more concerned with. What up, brother? What's going on? Shit, I would make my own coffee this time. Where you at tonight? That much? I got right somewhere. Good morning, y'all. Can't picture that. You probably been through it. I'm in your neck of the woods here in the Midwest. I'm on 55. But that time is going to take about 60 miles outside of Springfield. Man, for real. Hey, Midwest, you got any orange tumblers? I need a new orange one. Okay. I gotta make me a midnight pumpkin tumbler. I'm gonna have to get one. Summer's coming. Can't have enough of them things. I got like 3 different ones I put on the bike with me. Well, I love driving at night. It's just so peaceful. I wish I wasn't driving tonight. I wish I was at home already, but it is what it is. I'm off Monday, so gotta make me have a regular weekend, I guess. Yeah, I wish it just get warm and stay warm, you know. Up the 90s, it was 80 something degrees and 88 degrees in southern Missouri the other day. And I woke up, it was 58 degrees. And I parked in St. Louis. The temperature right around the truck was 87 degrees. It was 60 when I woke up this evening. Yeah. Yeah, I got 57 degrees here where I'm at now. 57 yards, stick on 55. It's 57 degrees. And you gotta get them taxes together, man. Station. I got pulled into the scales earlier today. I'm 33,980 pounds on my drives. So they wanted to get a closer look. 980. It must be closed. That's crazy. Last year, I owed 550 something dollars last year. They put a damn lien on my car. Fucking crazy. And I totally agree, man. I totally agree. At least with this company, I get per diem, which is great. It's about $480. That's tax free every week. That's great. I just don't understand how we pay taxes all year long. Every settlement has taxes coming out, yet we owe. How the hell is that possible? I don't get it. Yeah, they are. They just do it for me here. I remember when I first started, I was itemizing everything. Hell, notebook paper for the kids' school, backpack. I bought a scanner. It had the weather band in it, so I wrote that off too. But yeah, this company actually does it for you. You have to do it yourself. Okay, I did that once, man, at Prime in like 2005, if I'm not mistaken. And I did make money, don't get me wrong. At that time, I just had came to the conclusion that I was paying all of their bills. And so I left. But I did make money. I'm not gonna shit on them because I did make money. And I knew what I was signing up for before I signed up for it. So, I mean, if you know what you're signing up for, then, I mean, you really can't be mad if things don't go the way you wanted them to go. You should have just worked it a little different. And I was young, hadn't been trucking a long time. and I made some mistakes by thinking I was an owner operator and take off when I want to take off. So you come back out, you still owe them bills, and but I'm not shitting on Western Star. They suck. It ain't nothing but a Freightliner Cascadia and a mid-roof Western Star parked next to each other yesterday, and it's the Western Star is literally a Freightliner. They own them. The body lines are the same. The only thing that's different is the hood. And I seen a video where they said they put a new interior. They changed the dash in the Western Star. It looks just like an old Columbia or Century, or even the Cascadia. I would never buy a Western Star, man. It's just an overpriced freaking Freightliner. Just get you a Coronado or something if you want something with a nose on it in a Freightliner. Can't find classics anymore. I don't even think they don't even make classics anymore. The last truck I had was a '98 Freightliner Classic. 3 ELD, wide open. No, I missed that truck, man. Even the grill, the spacing in the grill is the exact same. They have the grill stops. There's this weird gap, and then there's the bumper. That weird gap is the same. They use the same skirting on the side, same step. It's literally a Freightliner Western Star. What are you paying for it? I'm gonna have to do a video inside of this truck here. It's just really, it's a W990, and it's just a big W9. Really, it's just a bigger W9 without the VIT interior. What I mean by bigger is like up front. Up front is bigger. I had a 05 W9 with the studio sleeper, and it was nice. It was nice. And I want to say it was an 86-inch sleeper on that truck, not an 80. But up front is bigger. On the W9 you can't stand up in the front, but you have a manual sunroof you can open up as well. There's more space in between the seats, so it's bigger up here. Yes, in the back it is definitely shorter and smaller in the rear back there. I think it's better storage in this truck than the W9. But up front, the business center here is a lot bigger. The truck is pushed out more, you know. This one doesn't have an upper bunk either, so there's a storage on the top wall. But yeah, I remember having my kids in that truck, man. I had my daughter in a walker standing up in the back of that truck, man. And there's definitely more room in the back. This is more put together, but the W9 is more of a homey feel with that studio sleeper, man. You know, my studio sleeper didn't have the upper bunk, so I had the couch bed, and believe it or not, that was actually comfortable. It make you want to put it in the couch configuration every day, just because it looked like home back there. Oh, the AR, hell yeah, about 130-inch sleeper on there. Yeah, if I had the money, I would too, man. I have you know, the main benefit to that is having your showering and toilet in the truck with you, or toilet. That's the biggest benefit, and you know, especially if you're out for long periods of time, you know, you have more space to walk around. Yeah, Hunter would be too. You're definitely right. Any more space that we can get than stock from the factory will definitely be an upgrade, an improvement. Absolutely right. I actually had dreams of a 130-inch sleeper at one time, but then I realized I don't want to be going that long. I want to get out of the truck. But if I had a 130-inch sleeper, I might want to stay in the truck more, stay out longer. This guy's is going for literally months at a time with the wife. Yeah, I had a 2025 579. This last company I just left, and there's a whole story of why I left that company. They're a good company. And just a couple of things that I'll probably make a video on that. But I didn't have an Ultra Loft though. Those are nice. I had a regular, I guess a 379 style sleeper of mine, not this full stand up. But it was nice, definitely nice. Got that truck with 43,000 miles on it. Turned it in with almost 60,000 miles. I guess I got cheated out of some money, and they weren't willing to admit or correct it. So, you know, at that point, you know, if you let this kind of stuff happen and they get away with it once, you'll always be fighting that. And that's not something that it's not something I was willing to go through. Also, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Also, they had a few customers, man. So we were dealing with a lot of brokered loads, which is okay, but when your business is based on nothing but brokered loads, you kind of wait around a while, and they have planners. They got a whole team of planners. You know, they know what time I'll be there. They know how I ran. So I felt like before I get there, I should already be pre-planned on another load. You know, with this company, I might not know where I'm going next, but I got a pretty good idea. But as soon as I tell them I'm empty, boom, there's another load on me already. You know, with that other company, that just didn't happen, man. And that's when I'm out here on this road, but I need to be running. I don't need to be sitting at a truck stop. I don't need to get empty at 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm still waiting for you to send me a load at 2 o'clock. And then when you do send me a load at 2 o'clock, it's 120 miles away and I got 45 minutes to make it there. You know, I don't think that's how a company should be ran. Just working with brokers. Even if you work with brokers, your planners should be way ahead of you. You know? I don't know. This fella wasn't going to up himself. Well, take it easy, man. I'll holler at you when I get in town. Yeah. Left leg loosen. I think I got Left Lane Gang on my Facebook or Instagram. And that's what I do here, man. I do all customer freight. That's how I know, like, I'm delivering in Grand Rapids Tuesday. I know where I'm going after that. I know where that's delivering. I know where I'm picking up after that. I know where that's going to deliver. So it's some kind of predictability, but man, having customer freight is the best. I never stop moving. You know, I hear guys talking about it. They ran my clock all the way out this week. So what? That's what you want. You don't want to go home with 45 hours left on your clock still. Man. I think I did one broker load in the last 2 weeks. And that was so I could get home. Out of up there by Port Huron, Michigan. That's cool if you got an idea, like you know what you're doing now, and you pretty much know which direction you're headed, and that means something. You know, you can plan. You can plan better when you know there's a plan. But this last company, it got to the point where I stopped showing up when the company's open because I know I'd be sitting there for 3-4 hours. Maybe even or we can't find anything, just go to the truck stop and we'll look again in the morning. You know, so I start delivering 11 o'clock, 11:30 in the morning. You know, so I sit less, but working your clock less. You know, sometimes I'd go home with, 38 hours left in my clock. Like, why am I doing this? This is crazy. It's driving me crazy. So, shit. How long do you stay out at a time, man, Wes? If you want to answer that. You got the bird in the ear tonight. Okay. That's how long I was staying out before. Sometimes a little longer, sometimes a little less. But and it's crazy. I'm home every weekend and make more money than when I was going a month or a month and a half at a time. And it was sometimes I was gone for a month and a half, but I had to get away from that, man. That started, fiance didn't like that. I didn't like it either, but try something different. I like to be home every night too, don't get me wrong, but in this career that we chose, sometimes you can't be home every night. That would be awesome, but I haven't found it in doing like a local job. That's right. That's right. You're not making good as money. You're right. And that's what we out here for, man. Don't get me wrong. We like doing what we do. I like doing this. I wouldn't do this if I didn't like it. I've always wanted to do what I'm doing now, and make the money that I'm making now. But you can't do that being home every single night. You just can't. I mean, and I got a degree in something else. Then yeah, I could be home every night, making more money, but I don't have a degree in anything else. So we got one sitting in the middle, looking at the southbound side there. We'll drop her down a couple. Shop Value got 1 to 85 looking at you. That's another thing. Guys don't talk to the radio no more. They don't get berry points no more. They'll run up into a construction zone or accident or something. They'll grab their CB like, hey, what happened? Like, if you had your CB on, you know what happened. Oh, hell, man, I don't know. I really don't know. I think hey man, what kind of CP do you have? I need that one. I need that one like right now. Hell yeah. I need that one, man. I used to run a scanner. I got pulled into the scales down there in Savannah, Georgia. And I hooked it. Bear tracker? Okay. That's what I had. I had a standalone bear tracker. 885? Is that a 3? Okay. I'm about to look into that, man. I'm about to look into that. I was already thinking about doing another radio anyway. Linear and all that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So it might be going through Lincoln right now. Whoa. See, that's not too bad. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Like as soon as I end this live stream, I'm checking it out. And you know, I only went live because I'd seen you weren't live. Okay, that's cool. Yep, Lake Springfield. That's what's showing on the GPS. On both sides of me. I just passed it. Just come past it. Toronto Road. I think I got a cold, man. When I went to sleep, I had the air blowing. I woke up.
In 1 3/4 miles, keep right to I-55 north.
Woke up and it was cold. You lived in, okay. See, I lived in Springfield, Missouri for about 3 years. My youngest daughter was born in Springfield, Missouri, actually. Yeah, by just seen I just seen that billboard for it, that TA back there. Drop the speed a little bit.
Be in either of the two right lanes.
See, I should have about 4 hours left.
Continue
I get a
I-55.
pass. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't see that. You ain't see that. Yeah, I delivered in Stillwater, Oklahoma yesterday, and then went and picked up in OKC. Then I shut down. Then I drove to St. Louis and then shut back down so I can get back up this evening and make it home. If I kept driving, I wouldn't have been home until about noon tomorrow. So okay, I appreciate that. I really do. I'm trying to grow this other channel. That's why I got the link as a description to this one. I need to really grow this channel more. Thinking about doing something this weekend different than I usually do. So asshole. Probably with your damn foot all on the dashboard and shit. Now he wants to sit right next to me. Oh, it's not clickable? I should have put it in. Okay. Yeah, damn turbines and fucking riding with his foot all the way up on the dashboard, man. On this damn grab handle over here. Doing a wave when I get by him. What's up, Tiff? Thank you for jumping in here. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm gonna jump over there when I end this one. I know yours lasts a lot longer. Sometimes I just jump in and I'll just enjoy the conversation while I'm riding. Yes, ma'am, that's the new channel. I'm working on getting content together for it. I had a bunch of content for it, actually, but I actually lost a lot of it. So I'm working on it some more. I got my drone out here with me so I can do some aerial footage, some aerial shooting, but most of it was old footage anyway. What I mean by old is I was with a different company, so I really don't want to use that anyway. The ones that I still do have, but I had a whole week's worth of videos that I lost. I don't know how I lost them. I don't know if I had to have deleted them somehow, and I got kind of frustrated with it, so I didn't record anymore for a minute. But I'm gonna get on it. I promise. I definitely will. I want a DJI. It's not a DJI. It is a, I don't know the name of it offhand. It's it'll come to me. It'll come to me. This is my second drone in the last few years. My first drone, one of the motors went out in it. I still have it. I plan on replacing it. It was a cheaper drone. It was about $200. And I have another one in here now. But I got a new one in here. I got it for my birthday. It's about about $280 Pro. This one has a 2-axis gimbal on it. I just really been working on being a lot more smooth with it. I'm still learning a lot of the features, where it locks in the person, tracks that person. I actually have a short of it tracking me, snatching my tarp off of my trailer. I have another short a trailer that hit something. It hit something. I don't know what it hit, but I pulled into a rest area in Ohio and noticed that this trailer was weird on the top, so I grabbed the drone. And sure enough, you can see right into the top of that trailer. I have both of those posted on the new channel. But I'm working on getting a lot smoother with it before I splurge and buy a really expensive drone. I thought I was a good drone operator. That lady just took me out of his mind. So one day a few years ago, I was just on his house flying my drone, and I was watching the drone fly, and it was like, what the hell are you doing? You're a pilot. You watch the video, you watch the camera, not the drone. You don't keep your head in the sky and watch the drone. So I started watching the actual camera, and man, like instantly, I felt like I was a professional. I think it was advertised at like 249 grams. I think the ceiling is 400 feet, which never lets me get over 375. But he really showed me this app, and I downloaded it. It lets you apply for to use airspace. I'm going to need it. I can check out the app 3 times to find it. You have permission to fly the drone in certain places. Kind of cool, actually. Yeah, I know that DJI has way better range than the one I have. Mine does have GPS in it, so if I lose a signal or battery gets low, it automatically turns on. So I do love the features on it. I love the GPS. Actually, I won't even put it in the air to acquire a signal. One time it doesn't have it. The GPS is like when I'm falling still and I'm real close to my trailer and it's up there having type of interference. And once I recognize that was the issue, I just get further away from my trailer and have no problem with flying. It won't let me fly, but it says it's some kind of interference going on. So once I realize what was going on, I move away from my trailer. Man, I want to stop at this bus so that I get some coffee. But I've already wasted time in the middle of getting my coffee and I don't even want to stop. I might stop here at the station or something. That way, I'll probably be too close to the house to stop. Ooh. Must be a damn water truck up there. Keep tapping his brakes. The water truck's got those amber LEDs that flash when they hit their brake. It keeps going off up here in front of me. Ah, hell no. Elkhart, Illinois. It's got to be a depressing place. Man, that's crazy. Indiana is definitely depressing. I gotta fix my light bar on my headache right back there. Got a car behind me running with his bright lights on. I'm gonna hit his ass with this train horn when he come up next to me, though. Bright ass damn lights. It's a nice van, though. I ain't think of that. I got a 4800 lumen flashlight right here. 4400. 4400, I think. And that's awesome, man. I like watching those videos too. Let me see here. Mine is a Scipio, something like that. SCIPIO. And the one I have, they don't sell these at the truck stop with all that other stuff. I actually found this one on Amazon when I was looking for another flashlight. And I was like, hell, they sell those at the truck stops. I can just grab one when I go to the truck stop. And I went to the truck stop and I forgot what the lumens were, but I got on Amazon at the truck stop and it wasn't the same. This one was a higher lumen, so I ordered this one right when I was sitting in Amazon. It looks like that one has got a glass breaker on the end of it. It's rechargeable and you can charge other devices from it, which I don't think I would unless I just absolutely had to in a pinch. But yeah, I love it. And I didn't think about the retaliation use of it. I use it as a tire thumper. Let's see something here real quick. Can't see it there. Yeah, it lights up my duct pretty good. That's right. That's right. We were all talking about you last weekend, about still riding the bikes out that way. We figured it had to be an overnight trip. It'd be a nice ride. Definitely a nice ride. Yeah, man, I've been riding for years. I bought a Harley, so I'll just tell you since I'm live. I had a crotch rocket. I had a '99 ZX7R, and it was set up for a solo ride. And I borrowed my buddy's bike. It was a V-Star 1200. And that's how me and my fiance, she wanted to ride. I grabbed this bike and we ride. And then one day I told her, I won't ride this bike again until I get something we can both ride on. Then one night, sitting in the garage, sitting drunk, and what Amazon? Imagine that. And I had my sport bike sitting next to my live board, my rider board. Freaking idiot, man. All right. I've been bright lighted for the last time tonight. Get your ass up here.
In 2¼ miles, keep right to I-55 North.
This woman looks like she's smoking dope, man. Put my bright lights in her mirror. I just hit her with this bright ass light. I didn't blind her. Hope I did. Shit. Just cruising down the road with her bright lights on. Like she tweaking on something.
Be in either of the two right lanes.
Now she's flashing her lights. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Just gotta be smoking dope, I swear. Stupid ass. Forgot what the hell I was even talking about now. They need to, Amazon need to get their shit together. They really do, man. That's just stupid. They let anybody pull their equipment as long as that's just dumb. They stupid as shit. Oh man, success. Yeah, you're right. Just like that guy that just had that accident, that Haitian guy, he didn't even have a CDL, if I remember right, or shouldn't have been driving. Something, he wasn't even a citizen of this country, and killed 2 people. It was an Amazon truck down in Florida. We're sorry for, or we're grieving, and we're going to continue to look into the actions. Man, change some shit. Y'all know what the hell y'all doing. Y'all know what the hell y'all doing. Everybody that works for Amazon is a subcontractor, so they don't take any responsibility. They just need to get their shit together. They do, man. They do. Pisses me off, man. Purpose. Yeah, they do, man. Yeah. I remember years ago, man, I was in Avon, Ohio, and I watched like 9 of them get out of one truck, man. Like, what the hell are y'all doing? Like, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's why, man, that's crazy. I'm gonna run for president. Hell, Donald Trump can be president. I know I can be the president. Shit. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, man. Although I don't agree how some of that is going, I am in agreement that they need to go. I really do. If you're not here legally, you shouldn't be here working and taking American jobs and sending your hard-earned American money back to your country so y'all can live great. You know, I don't know, man. I have a different opinion about how that should go. I really do. And I think it can be done without violating people's rights. I don't think you have to walk down the road and ask, you know, for people to show their papers. But and I don't agree the way ICE. Well, I'll say I don't agree with what the media is putting out when they show ICE just running up on people and grabbing them, dressed in all black, ski mask and everything. I don't agree with that. I believe somebody can get hurt because if I'm standing somewhere and I see from different angles people with all black approaching me, I might get shot because I'm pulling out a weapon. As I was just saying, I think there should be a better approach to that. And I know it's going to hurt some American farmers too. But when you see a field with like 300 people in it and no machines, you know what's going on. 1,500-acre field, and you ain't got one combine going. You don't have one tractor in the machine, but you got 300 people out there. You know what's going on, man. Shit. That's gonna hurt the American farmers. It will, because prices gonna shoot up because their labor prices went up. But then, like I heard one farmer says, Americans want insurance and workers comp on every single person, and man, but shit, they gotta go, man. This shit's ridiculous. Trucking was better a long time ago before we started having determined Suburbans. I love that. I don't know, man. I think how Trump says he put a new law on the books about speaking English and driving trucks. That's been on the books for centuries. Well, decades. That kind of reminds me of the gun rights. Every time there's a mass shooting, we need to read. I don't want to get all political. That shit just pissed me off. I'm sorry. I forgot what I was even talking about before then, but it don't even matter. See, I got one vote. Yeah. It was the right way. Come over here the right way. Absolutely. We don't have anything to say. Come over here the right way. Shit. Damn. Hold up. Damn it. I don't know what the hell just happened to my mouth, but I'm about to figure this thing out. There we go. Nope, that ain't it either. Shit. So, I don't know what's going on with my mouth here. It's just decided that it don't want to hold my phone no more. Let's do this one more time here. What the hell? Give me a minute, you guys. I'm trying to get this thing situated. Oh, shit. Alright, I might have to, damn it. Son of a. Alright, one more time. Shit. Yeah. Maybe time for a move out here. It was doing so good. Alright, I gotta try something here. For the power. Alright, give me a moment here. Look. Hell, I may have to end this live to fix this mount. If I close my phone, it's gonna shut down everything. Shit. That's unfortunate. I was having a good time running my mouth. Damn it. All right, so I might have to go in this live because I'm not gonna be able to fix this. I can't hold the phone. I ain't got a backup mount available. I got another mount in the back, but shit. Yeah, I won't be able to fix this while I'm driving. I'm gonna stop and fix it. And I don't feel like stopping. I really don't. I'm rolling pretty good here. I didn't even stop for that coffee. Oh, this would be. All right, let me attempt one more time. One more attempt. Nope, it ain't gonna stay, fellas and ladies. I'm glad you caught that new channel. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna look at that link here in a little bit. I'm gonna look at that. I still got your number too. I'm gonna text you. But I gotta end this live because I can't hold the phone and my mouth is foobar. So I really appreciate everybody jumping in here. I really do. We'll try this again when I get back out here. I might try to do some drone footage too. But I appreciate y'all for jumping in here. Midwest, Tiff, Famously, Pete, everybody else that jumped in. I can still set my phone up and catch your live though, Midwest. So once you start yours, I get that notification I'm jumping in there. But yeah, I gotta end this. But again, y'all be safe. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. And we'll catch you on the next live. Deuces.